Hi, my name is Jakarta Howard at the University of South Alabama, class EDM 310. I have Mrs. Craig with me, a sixth grade teacher at Gulf Shores Elementary. And Ms. Craig, do you mind telling us a little background information about yourself?
Sure. I graduated from University of South Alabama in 2001. I've been teaching 14 years. I spent 1 year as a math coach with AmSty USA and missed the classroom so much that I came back to the classroom in the process of transitioning from sixth grade to fourth grade. I'll be teaching fourth grade math this coming up year.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing. Now, we have been learning a little bit about project-based learning. Now, since you're transitioning to another grade and you're going to be doing basically math, is that correct?
Doing math, science, and social studies.
Okay. Now, have you worked on different projects with project-based learning for the math since you're moving to another grade?
In sixth grade, I was primarily language arts,
Mhm.
but I did some science in my classroom as well, which is what I'll be doing also in fourth grade.
Right,
Um, Quite a bit with project-based learning with science and social studies. That's how we bring it all together.
right,
Um, Math, I haven't quite gotten in to see how we're going to work all that out, but
right.
we'll have it pulled in because in sixth grade, our math teachers did pull quite a bit into the math curriculum. But I primarily see it in science and social studies.
Okay. Now, since you have been working with project-based learning, do you see a difference? Are the students more eager to learn since they're doing project-based learning versus the traditional education?
Absolutely, because it's kind of like they're leaders of their own learning. So not only do I have the major essential question up, but then it kind of leads it for them to be able to branch off and find what they're interested in under that umbrella. So sometimes they may be taking it in a direction that I didn't even anticipate, but it like makes it much more authentic because it's truly what they want to learn. And so they get a lot more out of it and they're truly learning the material.
Right. And what about the parents? Are the parents more involved with it? Because I'm pretty sure they're probably like me when I was going to school. We didn't have project-based learning. We was just textbooks. So how does the parents react to these projects that these kids are doing now?
At first, there's a lot of apprehension. There's a lot of anxiety about it because they don't understand the move from textbooks. Once they see what their kids are capable of doing and they realize that it's not outside the classroom projects, because I think that's what, when they hear projects, that's what they immediately think is, oh
Right.
my God, it's going to be something I have to do with them at home. And that's not the case. There's so much that goes on in the classroom that when the kids are doing things at home and showing their parents, the parents realize, you know, this is not even what I thought it was going to be, and they
Right.
see the true value in
Right, exactly. And I probably would be one of those parents like, hold up, wait, I don't know anything about this. Let me call Miss Craig.
it.
So, out of the 14 years you have been teaching, what is like one of the best projects you have done with project-based learning that the children really enjoy doing?
The last couple years in sixth grade, we've actually done something, it kind of fell under problem based
Hmm.
because what we had was an issue with the beaches here.
Right.
Kids, part of the course of study in sixth grade is biomes, and it's also like the tides and things like that. So we brought in about the moon phases, rip tides, things like that. And so then the kids, um, in pulling all those different things together under our course of study, they studied like the endangered animals here, the effects that pollution had on their habitats, the effect that the riptides had when we had tourists coming in, and they created placemats to use in our local restaurants
Oh,
to educate about, turning lights off when sea turtles were nesting,
right.
uh, not throwing plastic bags in the water because animals ingest it thinking they're jellyfish and it kills them,
Right.
about rip currents and how to identify a rip current and how to get out of one. So it became something where we were contributing to our community as well as learning everything we needed to know for our course of study. So then it really became truly authentic for the kids because they felt like they were giving
Yeah.
something back.
Right. Oh, that sounds like I'm pretty sure they did enjoy that versus them helping the community out and outside of the classroom. Yeah.
And even language arts we pulled in because we had to write letters, persuasive letters, asking restaurants to have their placemats in their restaurant and explain this. PBL.
Okay. Well, I do appreciate your time and you taking out the time to actually answer some of my questions. It was a pleasure meeting you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your summer and have a great school year.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. You have a good day.
You too.
Bye.